Shalom Akim. I'm going to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rakah, Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS who teach real well. And salutations to all the Akim, all four corners of earth who's pushing this truth and sincerity. Shalom Akim. This is a real quick video I want to get into. This is something I was just on RT and just stumbled upon. This. It says child abuse. Washington Post writer blast for arguing children should be exposed to kink and BDSM at Pride. So now this is what we've been arguing and telling you people about how sex driven, how sex crazy this society is, where you've went from something called Pride, where they have the Pride marches and they have the men wearing bikinis and running around half naked, and the women kissing on other women, just doing weird stuff. As in the days of Babylon, the same things that are happening now. And they fought for this pride stuff. They gave it to them. Now you have this BDSM. You have more just initial things. And what is kink and this extra stuff? That's just letting you know how sick the society is, man. These different words they have to use to hide the weirdness they do. And it's just supposed to be a man and woman, but now you have even more added additives to the confusion. This place is nothing but a ball of confusion. Job 9 and 24, the earth was given to the hand of the wicked, man, and he shows himself daily, with these different agendas they come out with. Why do kids have to see this stuff, man? Child abuse. Washington Post writer blast for arguing children should be exposed to this stuff, man. Over all the things that they need to be learning, do they need to really be cared about kink or BDSM? Let me read some of this article. It says that the Washington Post has been criticized for publishing an article which argued that children should be exposed to leather and BDSM fetishes at LGBT pride events. In an article on Tuesday titled, "Yes, Kink Belongs at Pride, and I Want My Kids to See It," writer and former sex worker Lauren Rotel wrote about taking her children to the Pride Parade 5 years ago. She said they became confused at the sight of a bare-chested man in dark sunglasses, suspenders, and a leather thong who was being spanked playfully by a partner with a flog. And see, these are the things that are on the parents' minds of these kids to take them to them things, man. Like, she's looking at her kid like, why are you confused? In all actuality, the kid should be confused. What are you saying? What is this weirdness that's going on? You're being exposed to the horrors of Babylon, the wickedness of Babylon. There was a movie that came out called 8mm. And we know about the dark web and how it shows you how these different kinks and BDSMs and pride stuff, how they how they go hand in hand with the dark web and stuff, man. Because it's a real sick society out there. It gets even sicker than this, man. Once again, these are the things that these devils think they can hide, and they think the Lord isn't seeing these things, man. And the Lord tells you in the scriptures his eyes are 1,000 times bigger than the sun, man. So he sees all the wickedness that's going on. Roughly paraphrasing, man. He sees all this wickedness, man. And the Lord is upset, man. He's upset, especially when you Israelites partake in this stuff, man. But at the end of the day, man, this is just adding on to the downfall of this place, man. These adults, like I say in previous videos, man. These adults, they want to be kids all over again. They want to have their own Halloween parties. They want to have their own proms and stuff, adult proms and stuff. What America pushes that I don't want to grow up spirit. They want to be kids forever. So it says though many in the LGBT community have argued against children being exposed to such sexual elements of pride, Rollo claimed that the experience was a good thing. But you just said that your daughter became confused at the sight of this stuff, man. But now you're saying it's a good thing, So wickedness, it gets a pass here in this place, man. Wickedness is it gets rewarded here. You get rewarded for being wicked. You get they give you apartments. They give you your own section of town. Because those LGBT people, they have their own section of town. They have their doctors they could go to. They got the grocery stores, their own workout places they could go to. You know, they got their own little everything. You know. Let me read some more. It says, when my children caught a glimpse of kink culture, they got to see that the queer community encompasses so many more non-traditional ways of being, living, and loving, she declared, urging that parents should hope that their kids encounter kink when they attend Pride, because children who witness kink culture are reassured that alternative experience of sexuality and expression are valid. So that's what this place pushes, man. You know, that these weird things are okay. You know, let me bring this out because this adds on to the week. The Lord told us, you know, to be, to watch out for these things in these days, man. You know, to let us know the times we're in, man. You know, and gave us these scriptures to break them down, man, because it would be pertaining to these times, man, and it'd be cut to these people, to our own people, man. You know, this is Isaiah, because right now, this is that month that they're going into, and I was talking to a brother on the line, and I heard on the news that the mayor, he was saying that the mayor was he said that the mayor was canceling the parade, and because this is their month right now. And he said they were canceling the parade, and I'm like, no, I just heard on the news the other day that they're gonna have a parade, but it's not gonna be in this month. It's gonna be like next month, So they're trying to basically say that they're extending this Pride Month, which wouldn't be too far fetched, man. Because when you think about it, the Pride Month now is represented by your military. They have transgender pageants and stuff. They have heel walks where the men have to wear heels, and the soldiers and lieutenants and stuff, they're upset about that. They don't like that. They don't like the fact that they have to parade around in women's attire, because the scriptures speak against that, man. Any man in his right mind know that you should not put on a woman's clothes, man. That's what the scriptures say, man. A woman should not put on what pertains to a man, and man should not put on what pertains to a woman, But here in Babylon, they teach you it's okay. Once again, at my job, I always see the kids, now I'm seeing you have the black father with the white mom, and he decides to throw the little skirt on his son, So, this place will rub off on you, man. It'll kill you with a sick wound. And the Lord doesn't like that, man. He does not like a reputable heart, man, He says, this is Isaiah 19:14. The Lord have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as he drunk a man staggered in his vomit, man. Think about the things here, man. They say that this stuff is okay. They say that homosexuality is okay. They say bestiality is okay. They say this kink stuff is okay, even though I don't really have too much of a definition on the kink stuff. But, these different things they say is okay. When the Lord gave you a man on earth and a woman, and they were supposed to mate. Now, all this extra bestiality stuff, where does this come from? Where does this, let me scroll down on this article. He says, NAMBIA, North American Boy Lover Association, these type of things. Where did this come from, man? The Lord speaks against this type of stuff, man. We are supposed to too, especially if you are a man of the Lord, man. And especially if you are, you're a prophet of the Lord, man. The Lord is not about to let this come into the kingdom to come. This kingdom is going down. The kingdom to come is going to be full of manlyhood, man, righteous manlyhood, man. Or a man can be a man. You can't be a man in this weird society. He says, this is Isaiah 19:15. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which is the head or tail branch or rush may do. In a day shall Egypt be like unto a woman, and it shall be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of the Lord of hosts, which he shake over it, man. So this place is getting ready to go down, man. Now the Lord is not pleased with America, man. This place Babylon system loves to say it is a God-fearing place. If you fear God, you will not allow a transgender month. You will not allow this type of madness to go on in your society. Like we spoke about on the line the other day, there's a commercial out. America has a commercial out where they're showing how, well, actually, brothers put up a video about how these other countries, China's preparing for war, Russia's preparing for war, And what is America's soldiers showing themselves? They're showing two moms getting married to each other, and the daughter is confused about what's going on. This is the agenda that this place is pushing upon the people, man. And they're okay with it, man. Majority of the people are okay with it, especially our people. We spoke about this on the line. Esau in the 70s and 80s, and back in the day, this was a closet situation. All this LGBT stuff was a closet situation. Matter of fact, it wasn't LGBT. It was just, you were just gay. You were funny. You were weird. Now they put different names on it, and the Israelites, our people, 2/3 of our people, they didn't took it and ran with it, whether it be RuPaul or Magic Johnson's son. These type of people, they just took it and went flamboyant with it, man, and went. They're the main ones who be at these little festivals and stuff. But for the most part, I know the one here in Chicago, they they have Esau has put his hand on as far as it's a race thing now. He doesn't want the Negroes and Latinos. They gotta have their own. So even with this stuff, even with this confusion, there's even more confusion into it. But yeah, I just wanted to bring this up real fast. Just a quick article I seen, and and it is that month. So why not? Goes hand in hand with it, man. Just talking down upon these people, which might get our channels taken off the air. Just because we speak righteousness, man, and this place promotes the opposite, man. But with that being said, I hope this is edifying. Shalom, Akim.